Hi, I'm Matt from eSpares. In this video, I'll show you how to replace the front NTC temperature sensor on a Hoover condenser dryer. This sensor measures the dryness within the machine and informs the PCB when to stop the drying cycle once the contents inside the machine have sufficiently dried. Let's get started. For this fix, you will need a nut runner with a 7mm socket, a Torx head screwdriver, in this case T20, and a Phillips screwdriver, and some way of holding and separating the various screws that come out of the appliance. Now, safety first. Always unplug an appliance before carrying out any work. The next thing you need to do is to remove the top of the appliance by undoing the 3 screws at the back using a 7mm socket. You can then slide the top off the machine and safely put to one side. Next, remove the water container by simply pulling it out the front of the machine. Next, you'll need to remove the door. To do that, you'll need to undo the 2 screws that hold the hinge in place using your Torx T20 screwdriver. Then you'll need to remove the door seal on the front of the appliance by simply pulling it away from the lip that holds it in place. Then you can release the control panel from the front of the machine by undoing the 2 screws that hold it in place using your Phillips screwdriver. With the 2 screws removed, you can then lift up the control panel and rest it on the top of the machine. No need to remove completely. Then we need to remove the lower panel here. Simply grab a hold of it and pull it off. Next, this front panel needs to come off, and there's 8 screws holding it in place. So 2 here, 4 around the door, and 2 more up top. These are all Phillips head screws. So we'll start at the bottom. With all the screws removed, you can then lift away the front panel. And what you'll have to do is remove the electrical connections from the door lock to remove the panel completely. With the front panels removed, you can remove the electrical connection to the front NTC. To remove the front NTC sensor, undo the 2 Phillips head screws. And then remove it. It's now time to fit your new NTC temperature sensor. Once you have fitted this part to your condenser dryer, your machine will know when it's reached the correct heat and stop the cycle when it's meant to. This will save you energy and also keep costs down. For more tips on energy saving with your tumble dryer, check out our video here. Grab your new NTC, put that into place, and then re-screw in your screws. Once it's screwed into place, reconnect the electrical connection. Reconnect the electrical connections to the door lock and then you can screw the main front panel into place. Replace the lower front cover, top end first, and then the bottom just slots in. Next, you can refit the control panel. Just slide the bottom left-hand corner of the control panel under the water container housing, and then you can refit the 2 screws left and right. Next, refit the water container. Then you can refit the door seal and then the door. Place the hinge in to the machine with the door wide open. Then that'll set it, and then you can fit the screws. Then you can slide on the top and refit the 3 screws at the back. So there we have it, one new front NTC temperature sensor fitted to this Hoover condenser dryer. If after completing this repair you're still having problems with your machine drying, then check out our video down here, how to diagnose heating and drying problems on your tumble dryer. And of course, before you go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more repair guides, maintenance advice, product demos, and all things e-spares related. Thanks for watching.